Hi guys, I have a confession. I bought this paint set years ago, and I've never opened it. But no more waiting for special occasions. I'm going to use the fancy paints today. Let's just open this up. So pretty. Aww. Anyway, I don't have any pages picked out. I figured I'd just try and land on a random one and see if any ideas come off that way. Create an advertisement. Draw an ad for a product, real or made up. Okay, I'm drawing a blank. I'm gonna pick another page. It's not cheating. These are my rules. I can change them whenever I feel like it. Sorry. Create a signature. See, this one I've always skipped over because I hate the layout. But no offense, but it doesn't give me much creative freedom. But I guess that's the point. You're just doing a signature. I think I just need to get this one over with. I figured I can't skip 2 in a row, so I'm basically stuck with this page. Every time I want to do an episode, I just kind of skim through the pages and see if one kind of pops out at me. And every time I land on this one, I just immediately turn the page. Now don't freak out, but I am adding some white acrylic paint to each color to just stretch it out a bit. I don't want to use too much of this paint up on a background, so I figure a little white couldn't hurt. Now, as for the reason I haven't used it yet, I just really haven't been painting lately. Then I got nervous thinking about it sitting in the box. And you know the thing when people save their fancy shoes for special occasions only, so they keep them in the box in a closet, and then by the time they get to them and put them on, they turn to dust because they've basically rotted from the inside out? I was worried something like that had happened with the paints, and I had left it too long, and they had dried out or separated, and that just kind of pushed me to finally use them. I don't need to be painting some masterpiece, even if it's just painting a nice rainbow background. Also, I'm not really going to be reviewing these paints. I didn't buy them to test them out. I bought it for the rainbow. Now, once I had my rainbow background done, I needed to choose what I was going to do the signatures with. So I went digging through my hoarded craft supplies, as one does, and I found this unopened metallic silver Sharpie. So I thought this would be perfect. Just need to follow the directions to get the paint going, and then it's ready to write. Okay. Quit stalling. Here goes nothing. You're stalling. Why am I nervous? Oh my gosh, hurry up already. Let me just fix this camera angle. Alright, I think that's better. I just have to remember how to spell my name. Alright. Ah! Whoops. Alright, let's keep going. Clueless. Alright. Next word. Ah! Craft. I feel like a toddler. Okay, that looks completely different. Why is the first one so thick? Oh! Oh, damn. Okay. It's very metallic. Maybe now let's go for like block letters. Oh, this is annoying. Are you annoyed yet? Bubble letters? Yeah, sure. I really hope I don't embarrass myself and misspell my name. If I do, you're not allowed to tell me. Ah! Okay, those S's are not the best. Yeah, that does not look good. Why does that look so wrong? Surely that can't be how you spell it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Pretty, pretty. Well, now I have no idea what other styles there are. I've reached my max capacity of imagination. You're really tapping out now. Well, there's the one that kind of looks like my logo or profile pic or whatever you want to call it. Big C. Those look like eyes, don't they? Key-leaders. How do I make them look more like L's? Maybe like glueless. C down here. Ho ho. Ugh, I wish that C looked better. How's that look? I'm gonna do this with everyone, and you have to watch. Okay, now I'm out of ideas. This ball is so annoying. I don't know, let's just go all capital. Clueless apps. I think I still want to try and make this one look better. Oh, but first. Ooh, shiny. Anyway, but I want to do it in kind of this style, but a little bit neater if that's possible. So wish me luck, I guess. Try not to smudge the one underneath it. I know I'm not supposed to be lifting my pen off the paper, but whatever. Well, that didn't turn out so well. How am I supposed to pick a favorite? Is it weird that I like this one? You know what, I'm gonna commit. Little star. And little smile too. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'm glad I decided to power through this one. But let's move on to the next page. Oh, and what do you know? I'm having deja vu. So I actually had time to think about this page while I was doing the other prompt. I figured with whatever ad I was doing, I'd want some pop-ups or colorful bubbles, kind of like you see on an infomercial. You know, buy now, best value. You know, that kind of vibe. So I figured I'd use the paint that I had left over from the first page, and I'd fill a piece of paper up with little blobs of color. Then I cut those out, and I was ready to start planning my advertisement. And then it hit me. Cardboard. I don't know if any of you have cats, but it doesn't matter how much money you spend, how interactive a toy is, how tall a cat tree is, nothing beats a cardboard box. And what I've also recently discovered is toilet paper rolls. That one was more on accident, but I've experimented more with those, and they love their toilet paper catnip rolls. So why not just stop taking this seriously and make a silly little ad page for our cat box, or a cat in a box. Once I got the idea in my head, more ideas just started coming, and I got really excited to start putting it down on paper. I also think the book is less daunting if I'm not trying to do 5 pages at once. I mean, even if the prompt seems straightforward, like the advertisement page. I had no idea I'd be spending this long on it, but I was cracking myself up drawing these cats, and I was having a lot of fun experimenting with the pop-up designs. I didn't film everything that I did with this page because this video would be 3 times as long, so I'll give you a gist of everything I did. But for our cardboard boxes, I happened to have this brown paper bag laying around, and I thought that'd be a great base layer for all of my drawings. Now you could argue I could have left them blank and not shaded them, but that's too easy. Besides, they looked flat that way. A little bit of shading gives them more dimension. And can't forget our toilet paper rolls. This one was a bit trickier to cut out, and I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to incorporate it into the page, but I figured that was a problem for later me. Now, past Clara didn't know what she was going to do with this toilet paper roll pile. Luckily, I have all the answers, and I came up with a brilliant solution. I'm sure you'll agree. I also decided I wanted to make a 3D box, which will also have a cat sticking out of it. But I'll add that later. For now, I just cut out a general box shape, like one you'd see that was flattened out. But I left off 2 of the bottom tabs, just so it wasn't too bulky. You'll see what I mean later. Geez, all this later. Show us something now. Fine. What about this bag? Can't leave out the paper totes. And this miniature paper tote was made out of a regular size paper tote. Now we can start writing all of our little advertisement bubbles. Wasn't sure what I could really say about a cardboard box to sell it better, but I tried. And I only had time to do these 2 pages. But I figured it's better just to get an episode out, and that way you get another video sooner. But now let's start adding stuff to the page. I've been equally looking forward to and dreading this part the most. I really wanted this page done, but committing to a final placement was nerve-wracking. Especially since right now I'm out of my regular glue stick that I use. So I was using this liquid glue and spreading it on the back, making sure to get all the little cracks and crevices. And that meant that the second it touched the page, it was stuck. So there was no changing my placement. It turned out fine, but I still spent plenty of time worrying about it. You see this cardboard box? 3D, right? Sort of. I'm using these 2 pieces and adding a little tiny paper frame around the bottom to give it a little space for our cat. You'll see what I mean. Now just to add all of our cats. I added the gray and the black one with tape just so I can move them around later if I wanted to. The other ones, no tape required. And since I made a little bit of space in the box and did some strategic layering in the pile, I can move these cats any which way. And this is the complete page. I think it's just so fun to look at. And it's interactive. What does this mean? May contain portals. Let's just see. Oh! Gravity-defying cat. Oh, this must be his other half. Let me just... Oh! Quite a stretchy fellow. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. And I wasn't planning on making it this long, but It seemed wrong to cut the body so short. And don't look too close, or you might notice that cat is not included. What? A sneaky ad? Why, I'd never. In true infomercial fashion, there will always be a disclaimer. You don't want this guy anyway, right? Nah. Oh, and if you're wondering, yes, I can still close this page. That's why I cut the extra tabs off the bottom, just to make sure that this box wasn't too bulky. But it folds down flat, and closing it up is no problem. Well, anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Sorry I only did 2 pages this time, but I was trying something different, and it took a little bit longer than I had hoped. If you want to see more episodes, let me know what pages you want to see me do. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all later. Bye!